Today, I'm going to show you a super easy way to propagate bamboo. Aloha everybody, Sean again with Homestead in Hawaii. Today I am talking about my favorite plant again, bamboo, and I'm going to share with you an easy way that I learned recently on how to propagate this plant. Now for years I've really only known about propagating bamboo by taking these root divisions where you got to dig down and dig out the root individually one by one, but those days are over. Now I found a way easier way. And that way is by air layering bamboo. Can you believe it? Did you know you could air layer bamboo? Well, it's true. And I'm going to show you a simple way to do it. So let's start with which bamboo stock to choose in order for it to be a good candidate for air layering. Not every piece of bamboo is going to be a great candidate for air layering. Right here, recently cut with branches that started to form just below the cut, this piece is going to take for air layering, no problem. In fact, if you look underneath, sometimes you can see some roots. There's a root already starting to form. That right there is pretty much a good indicator of a sign of success. Now what you don't want to do is try to air layer a spot like this, where it's just in the middle of a culm. Here I chose some branches that were coming out, and I thought, hey, let's try to air layer this piece of bamboo where it's already branching. Well, it's been here for 2 months and it hasn't worked at all. Nothing is happening. This was a dud. But everywhere that I air layered a piece of bamboo that was cut, those are all doing perfectly well. You could induce air layering by cutting bamboo stocks of your own to use in construction projects around the house. And when you do that, all you have to do is wait a month for some new growth to occur, and then you could begin the air layering process. So let's check out how to do that. Take some peat moss, add some water, and you're looking for a moist ball of peat that when you squeeze, water comes out, but it's not overly drenched, nor is it overly dry. Now this ball looks pretty good.
Next, we're going to take some plastic bag or plastic wrap. We're going to take that moistened peat moss and we're going to squeeze out the excess moisture. And then we're going to get into the shape of a ball. And then we'll just place it in our plastic. And then we'll apply this ball of peat moss and plastic directly to the bamboo.
Okay, so I like to sprinkle a little bit of this. I like to sprinkle a little bit of rooting powder on there. You know, it probably doesn't make a difference, but anything a little extra to help to ensure my job, the better. So just sprinkle some rooting powder. You can see that this bamboo sprout already kind of has some roots shooting off it, and that's what we're looking for, that are already doing the work for us, kind of. So now we got the rooting powder on there, and we're going to just come in with our peat moss there, and all we really need to do is just get it right up on that spot. Okay, so you want to make sure that the root area on there is nice and covered, the base of this stem nice and covered with your moist peat moss. And we're going to wrap it up with some tin foil. And then we wait. All right, let's uncover it and see what we got. Whew. You can see extensive roots coming out. This was only after 2 months of sitting here, and it's begun to form roots. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it off just below. We're gonna cut that piece of bamboo. We're gonna harvest the parent culm as well as this offshoot branch, which will be our new plant coming up here. All right, air layer number 2. Let's see how this baby did. Ooh, roots even better. This thing is a powerful air layer right there. That's gonna have no problem transplanting. Look at that thing. And that was way easier than digging a culm out of the ground for sure. Air layering is the way to go. Okay, those air layers are ready to go, so all we have to do now is cut it out. And you can use whatever tool you want, a chainsaw, a sawzall, or a simple handsaw. Today I'm going to use my sawzall. It's a quick, easy tool to get the job done, and it's relatively clean and quiet. All right, so we got 2 of our air layers cut out. These guys are ready to put into a pot, allowed to root out a little longer in the pot, and then they'll be ready for transplanting in the garden. So let's go ahead and pot them up and let them do their thing. All right, for my potting mix today, I just got a bag of potting mix from Home Depot and some black cinders because I'm in Hawaii in the super wet area, and so we need extra drainage in our potting mix. And I have one more special ingredient. Let's go grab it. Most of you won't have this ingredient, but for me, it's a gold mine. You know what it is? It's our human manure, ready to use. This has been sitting here for a few months. This is our composted human poop. And you can see here, it looks like nice, rich compost. That's what happens when you compost your poop. It's just like any other manure. So we're gonna mix this into our potting soil, and then we're gonna let the bamboo do its thing.
Just mix up all the ingredients for your potting soil, and once you have that ready, you can begin to fill up your pots, and then put in your cuttings, and then continue to fill them up with soil. When you're adding soil around the cutting, make sure you firmly pack it down all around. Use your fingers to thread it through if you need to. And then go ahead and keep doing it with any more cuttings that you have.
There you have it, guys. Simple, easy way to propagate bamboo by air layering. The days of digging into the ground are over. Air layering is here. This is how you're going to propagate your bamboo. It's super easy. It took 2 months to see roots from start to finish, and it took very little effort on my part. Now, if you're into growing bamboo, I hope this video helped you. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. And if you are into building with bamboo, I have a couple more videos on my channel in regards to how to actually build with it, or how to make your own machine to pressure treat bamboo so that it'll last for a while. But yeah, we're always adding more to the channel, so you're gonna want to be sure to hit that subscribe button as well while you're here, and be sure to not miss another video as we keep posting them every week. Thanks for joining us once again. I'm Sean at Homestead in Hawaii. Ahoy ho, everyone.